Gilligan's Island captured the hearts of millions with its humor, charm, and unforgettable characters. But beyond the tropical paradise and comedic escapades lies a poignant and often overlooked narrative. Join us on a compelling journey as we uncover the tragic fates of the 27 talented cast members who made the show legendary. From untimely deaths to unexpected hardships, we'll delve into their personal stories and the circumstances that led to their premature departures. This is more than just a look at their passing. It's a tribute to their lives and a deeper exploration of the darker side of showbiz. Don't miss this emotional and revealing examination of how the stars of Gilligan's Island met their untimely ends. Jim Bakus played the wealthy and eccentric Thurston Howell III on Gilligan's Island. Thurston Howell III, often referred to as the millionaire, was known for his lavish lifestyle and humorous detachment from the realities of being stranded on a deserted island. His character was a parody of the ultra-rich, often seen lounging in luxury while the other castaways worked to survive. Despite his apparent aloofness, Thurston had moments of genuine kindness and camaraderie with the other castaways, particularly his wife, Lovey. In his later years, Jim Bakus faced significant health challenges. He was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, a progressive neurological disorder that affects movement and can cause tremors, stiffness, and difficulty with balance and coordination. Despite his illness, Bakus continued to work, making appearances in various television shows and movies. His condition eventually led to complications, and he was admitted to St. John's Hospital and Health Center in Santa Monica, California, with double pneumonia. Jim Bakus passed away on July 3, 1989, at the age of 76, due to complications from pneumonia. His wife, Henny, was by his side, and his legacy as Thurston Howell III and the voice of Mr. Magoo continues to be celebrated by fans. Veto Scotty played the eccentric and cunning Dr. Boris Balinkoff on Gilligan's Island. Dr. Balinkoff was a mad scientist with a penchant for bizarre experiments, often involving mind control and other nefarious schemes. His character added a touch of dark humor and intrigue to the show, as his elaborate plans frequently put the castaways in perilous situations. Despite his villainous nature, Dr. Balinkoff's antics were always portrayed with a comedic flair, making him a memorable and entertaining antagonist. In his later years, Veto Scotty faced significant health challenges. He was diagnosed with lung cancer, a disease that ultimately claimed his life. Scotty passed away on June 5, 1996, at the age of 78, at the Motion Picture and Television Country House and Hospital in Woodland Hills, California. His contributions to film and television, spanning over 5 decades, left a lasting legacy. Scotty was known for his versatility and ability to portray a wide range of characters, earning him the nickname, a man of 1,000 faces. His final resting place is at Hollywood Forever Cemetery, where he is interred alongside his first wife, Irene. Bob Denver played the lovable and bumbling Gilligan on Gilligan's Island. His character was known for his clumsy antics and good-hearted nature, often finding himself in humorous predicaments that endeared him to audiences. Denver's portrayal of Gilligan made him a household name and a beloved figure in television history. In his later years, Bob Denver faced significant health challenges. He was diagnosed with stage 4 hypopharyngeal cancer, a rare and aggressive form of throat cancer. The diagnosis came after he experienced persistent hoarseness and significant weight loss. Despite undergoing surgery and radiation therapy, the cancer had spread extensively, complicating his treatment. Additionally, Denver underwent quadruple heart bypass surgery, which further strained his health. He passed away on September 2, 2005, at the age of 70, due to complications from his cancer treatment. His wife, Dreama, and his children were by his side during his final moments. Denver's legacy as Gilligan continues to bring joy to fans around the world. Denny Miller portrayed the charming and athletic Duke Williams on Gilligan's Island. Duke Williams was a surfer who washed ashore on the island after a tsunami. His arrival caused quite a stir among the female castaways, particularly Ginger and Mary Ann, who were both smitten by his good looks and surfing skills. Duke's laid-back attitude and surfer lingo added a fresh dynamic to the group, and his episodes were filled with lighthearted fun and romance. Denny Miller's later years were marked by a battle with amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. ALS is a progressive neurodegenerative disease that affects nerve cells in the brain and spinal cord, leading to muscle weakness and atrophy. Despite his diagnosis, Miller remained active in raising awareness about the disease. He passed away on September 9, 2014, at the age of 80, in Las Vegas, Nevada. His struggle with ALS was a testament to his strength and resilience, and his contributions to television and film are remembered by many. Russell Johnson played the ingenious Professor Roy Hinckley on Gilligan's Island. Known simply as the Professor, his character was the intellectual backbone of the castaways, capable of creating complex gadgets from the simplest of materials found on the island. His calm demeanor and vast knowledge made him a crucial figure in the group's efforts to survive and find a way back to civilization. Despite his brilliance, the Professor often found himself humorously stumped by the simplest of problems, like fixing the hole in the SS Minnow. In his later years, Russell Johnson faced health challenges, including kidney failure. He passed away peacefully in his sleep on January 16, 2014, at the age of 89. Johnson's death marked the end of an era for Gilligan's Island fans, as he was the last surviving male cast member. His legacy as the Professor continues to be celebrated, and his contributions to television are fondly remembered by fans and colleagues alike. Alan Hale Jr. portrayed the hearty and affable Jonas, the skipper Grummy. As the captain of the SS Minnow, the skipper was a fatherly figure to Gilligan and the other castaways, often displaying a mix of sternness and affection. His catchphrase, "Little Buddy," directed at Gilligan, became iconic. Alan Hale Jr.'s end-of-life health was marked by a battle with thymus cancer, a rare type of cancer that affects the thymus gland located in the chest. Symptoms of this cancer include persistent cough, difficulty breathing, and chest pain. Hale's condition was diagnosed as thymic lymphoma, a type of blood cancer. He fought the disease for 2 years, undergoing various treatments including surgery, radiation, and chemotherapy. Despite his valiant efforts, Hale passed away on January 2, 1990, at the age of 68. He spent his final days at St. Vincent Medical Center in Los Angeles, surrounded by his family. In accordance with his wishes, his ashes were scattered at sea, a fitting tribute to the man who played a beloved seafaring captain. Zaha Gabor played the glamorous and wealthy Erica Tiffany Smith on Gilligan's Island in 1965. Erica Tiffany Smith was a socialite who arrived on the island with plans to purchase it and turn it into a resort. Her character was known for her elegance, charm, and the humorous romantic tension she created among the male castaways, particularly the skipper and the Professor. In her later years, Zaha Gabor faced numerous health challenges. She was involved in a serious car accident in 2002, which left her partially paralyzed and confined to a wheelchair. In 2005 and 2007, she suffered strokes that further deteriorated her health. In 2011, Gabor had her right leg amputated due to an infection. Despite these setbacks, she remained a resilient figure. Gabor passed away on December 18, 2016, at the age of 99, due to a heart attack. Her death was also attributed to complications from coronary artery disease and cerebrovascular disease. She spent her final moments at her Bel Air home, surrounded by her loved ones. Eddie Little Sky portrayed various native characters on Gilligan's Island, bringing authenticity and depth to his roles. As a member of the Oglala Lakota tribe, Little Sky was one of the first Native American actors to play Native American roles in Hollywood, breaking barriers and paving the way for future generations. His performances were marked by a strong sense of dignity and respect for his heritage, making him a standout figure in the Western genre. Eddie Little Sky's later years were marked by a battle with lung cancer. He passed away on September 5, 1997, at the age of 71, in Pennington County, South Dakota. Little Sky's legacy extends beyond his acting career. He was also a dedicated advocate for Native American rights and worked as the director of the Oglala Lakota Tribal Parks and Recreation Authority after retiring from the film industry. He was interred at the Little's Flat Family Cemetery in Oglala, South Dakota, leaving behind a legacy of cultural pride and groundbreaking achievements in the entertainment industry. Natalie Schaefer portrayed the elegant and sophisticated Mrs. Lovey Howell on Gilligan's Island. Lovey Howell, the wife of Thurston Howell III, was known for her grace, charm, and unwavering loyalty to her husband. Despite the absurdity of their situation, Lovey maintained her poise and often provided comic relief with her witty remarks and high society demeanor. Her character added a touch of class and humor to the show, making her a beloved figure among fans. Natalie Schaefer's later years were marked by a battle with liver cancer. She was diagnosed with the disease only a few months before her death. Despite her illness, Schaefer remained active in the entertainment industry, continuing to work and make appearances. She passed away on April 10, 1991, at the age of 90, in her Beverly Hills home. Her ashes were scattered into the Pacific Ocean, off San Pedro's Point Fermin Light, in accordance with her wishes. Schaefer's portrayal of Lovey Howell left an indelible mark on television history, and her contributions to the arts are fondly remembered. Hans conReed played the eccentric and memorable Wrongway Feldman on Gilligan's Island. Wrongway Feldman was a long-lost pilot who had crash-landed on the island years before the castaways arrived. Known for his quirky personality and humorous misadventures, Feldman was a character who added a unique flavor to the show. His reluctance to leave the island and his comical attempts at flying made him a fan favorite. In his later years, Hans conReed faced significant health challenges. He suffered from heart disease, which ultimately led to his death. conReed passed away on January 5, 1982, at the age of 64, due to a heart attack. His passing was a loss to the entertainment industry, as he had been a versatile actor known for his distinctive voice and wide range of roles in both live-action and animated productions. Dawn Wells portrayed the wholesome and cheerful Mary Ann Summers on Gilligan's Island. Mary Ann was the quintessential girl next door, known for her optimism, resourcefulness, and kindness. Her character often provided a sense of hope and stability among the castaways, and her down-to-earth nature made her a fan favorite. Mary Ann's charm and practicality were a perfect counterbalance to the more glamorous Ginger, and her interactions with the other characters added depth and warmth to the show. Dawn Wells faced significant health challenges in her later years. She passed away on December 30, 2020, at the age of 82, due to complications related to COVID-19. Despite her illness, Wells remained a beloved figure in the entertainment industry, known for her kindness and dedication to her fans. Her portrayal of Mary Ann left an indelible mark on television history, and her legacy continues to inspire and bring joy to audiences around the world. Harold J. Stone played the character Alexander Gregor Dubov on Gilligan's Island in 1965. Dubov was a Russian cosmonaut who crash-landed on the island, bringing a mix of tension and humor to the show as he interacted with the castaways. Stone's portrayal of Dubov was marked by his strong presence and ability to balance the character's sternness with moments of levity. In his later years, Harold J. Stone faced health challenges typical of advanced age. He passed away on November 18, 2005, at the age of 92, from natural causes. Stone spent his final days at the Motion Picture and Television Retirement Home in Woodland Hills, Los Angeles. His long career in film, television, and stage left a significant mark on the entertainment industry. George N. Nyes played the interviewer in Gilligan's Island in 1966. Nyes was a versatile character actor known for his ability to portray a wide range of roles, from Greek kings to airline pilots. His appearance on Gilligan's Island was just one of many in a prolific career that spanned several decades. In his later years, George N. Nyes battled cancer. He passed away on April 14, 1996, at the age of 79, at his home in Hollywood, California. Nyes' death was a result of complications from cancer, which he had been fighting for some time. His passing marked the end of a long and varied career in film and television. Phil Silvers played the flamboyant Hollywood producer Harold Hecuba on Gilligan's Island in 1966. Hecuba crash-landed on the island and was initially unimpressed with Ginger's acting abilities. To win his favor, the castaways staged a musical version of Hamlet, showcasing their talents in a bid to convince Hecuba to cast Ginger in his next film. Phil Silvers faced significant health challenges in his later years, including a series of strokes that affected his mobility and speech. He also suffered from heart disease. Silvers passed away on November 1, 1985, at the age of 74, due to a heart attack. He died at his home in Century City, Los Angeles. Silvers' career was marked by his comedic genius and his ability to bring humor to a wide range of roles. Nehemiah Powell portrayed the authoritarian Pancho Hernando González Enríquez Rodríguez in Gilligan's Island in 1965. His character was a deposed Latin American dictator who found himself exiled to the island. Powell's portrayal of Rodriguez was marked by a blend of humor and menace, as he attempted to assert his authority over the castaways. Nehemiah Powell lived a long and prolific life, with a career spanning over 5 decades. In his later years, he retired from acting and focused on painting. Powell faced health challenges typical of advanced age, including heart issues. He passed away on April 5, 2022, at the age of 102, due to heart failure. His death occurred at a rehabilitation facility in San Luis Obispo, California. Powell's longevity and enduring talent made him a respected figure in the entertainment industry. Don Rickles played the smooth-talking criminal Norbert Wiley on Gilligan's Island in 1966. Wiley was a con artist who arrived on the island and held the women hostage, demanding ransom money. His character was known for his quick wit and manipulative charm, traits that Rickles, a legendary comedian, brought to life with his signature style. In his later years, Don Rickles faced several health challenges. He suffered from type 2 diabetes, which led to complications including kidney disease and circulatory issues. Despite these health problems, Rickles continued to perform and make public appearances well into his 80s. He passed away on April 6, 2017, at the age of 90, due to kidney failure. Rickles died at his home in Los Angeles, surrounded by his family. Russ Grieve played the headhunter in Gilligan's Island. His character was one of the many colorful and sometimes menacing figures that the castaways encountered during their time on the island. The headhunter episodes added an element of danger and excitement to the show, as the castaways had to use their wits to outsmart him and avoid capture. Russ Grieve's later years were marked by a battle with cancer. He was diagnosed with lung cancer, a disease that is often linked to smoking. Despite undergoing treatment, the cancer spread, and his health continued to decline. Grieve passed away on October 22, 1980, at the age of 56, in Los Angeles County, California. His death was a significant loss to the acting community, as he had been a versatile and talented actor who brought a unique presence to his roles. Vincent Beck portrayed the menacing Igor on Gilligan's Island in 1965. Igor was a Russian cosmonaut who, along with his superior Dubov, found himself stranded on the island. Beck's deep voice and imposing presence made Igor a memorable antagonist, adding an element of danger to the otherwise light-hearted series. Vincent Beck's later years were marked by a battle with cancer. He passed away on July 24, 1984, at the age of 59, in Manhattan, New York. Beck's career spanned various roles in film and television, often portraying villains and other complex characters. His death was a significant loss to the acting community, as he had been a dedicated performer and a respected member of the Screen Actors Guild. Larry Storch played the cunning Jackson Farrell in Gilligan's Island in 1965. Farrell was a bank robber who arrived on the island to hide from the authorities. His character added an element of danger and excitement to the show, as he held the castaways captive while waiting for his escape plan to unfold. Larry Storch enjoyed a long career in comedy and acting, known for his versatility and distinctive voice. In his later years, Storch continued to make public appearances and engage with fans. He passed away on July 8, 2022, at the age of 99, due to natural causes. Storch died in his New York City apartment, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances in television and film. Mel Blanc voiced the parrot in Gilligan's Island. Known as the Man of a Thousand Voices, Blanc brought his incredible vocal talents to the show, making the parrot a memorable character despite its brief appearance. The parrot, named Sam, was known for its ability to mimic human speech, often causing confusion and hilarity among the castaways. In his later years, Mel Blanc faced significant health challenges. He suffered from emphysema, a chronic lung condition that made breathing increasingly difficult. This condition was exacerbated by his long history of smoking. In addition to emphysema, Blanc also dealt with heart disease, which further complicated his health. Despite these challenges, he continued to work, lending his voice to various characters until his health no longer permitted it. Mel Blanc passed away on July 10, 1989, at the age of 81, due to complications from heart disease and emphysema. His passing marked the end of an era for voice acting, as he was one of the most prolific and beloved voice actors in the industry. Chick Hearn played the commentator in Gilligan's Island in 1967. Known primarily for his legendary career as the play-by-play announcer for the Los Angeles Lakers, Hearn brought his distinctive voice and rapid-fire commentary style to the show. His character added a touch of authenticity and excitement to the scenes he was involved in. In his later years, Hearn faced several health challenges. He underwent cardiac bypass surgery in December 2001, which marked the end of his streak of 3,338 consecutive Lakers games. In February 2002, he suffered a broken hip after a fall, which further delayed his return to broadcasting. Despite these setbacks, Hearn made a triumphant return to the Lakers broadcast booth in April 2002. However, tragedy struck again in August 2002 when he fell at his home in Encino, California, and suffered a severe head injury. He underwent 2 surgeries to relieve swelling in his brain, but never regained consciousness. Hearn passed away on August 5, 2002, at the age of 85, due to complications from the head injury. Rory Calhoun played the adventurous and cunning Jonathan Kincaid on Gilligan's Island in 1967. Kincaid was a big-game hunter who arrived on the island with the intention of hunting the castaways for sport. His character was marked by a mix of charm and menace, making him a memorable antagonist. In his later years, Rory Calhoun faced significant health challenges. He suffered from complications related to emphysema and diabetes. Emphysema, a chronic lung condition, made breathing increasingly difficult for him, while diabetes required careful management to avoid further health complications. Calhoun passed away on April 28, 1999, at the age of 76, at Providence St. Joseph Medical Center in Burbank, California. His death was attributed to the combined effects of emphysema and diabetes. Stuart Martin played the scheming and opportunistic George Barkley on Gilligan's Island in 1967. Barkley was a con artist who arrived on the island with plans to swindle the castaways. Martin's portrayal of Barkley was marked by his distinctive voice and ability to bring a sense of humor to even the most villainous roles. Stuart Martin's later years were marked by significant health challenges. He was diagnosed with diabetes, which required careful management and medical care. Additionally, Martin struggled with cardiac issues, which further complicated his health. He passed away on August 1, 1980, at the age of 61, due to a heart attack. Martin died at Los Robles Regional Medical Center in Thousand Oaks, California. John Mcgiver portrayed the eccentric Lord Beasley Waterford on Gilligan's Island in 1966. Lord Beasley was a famed butterfly collector who came to the island in search of the rare pussycat swallowtail. His character was marked by his single-minded obsession with butterflies and his obliviousness to the castaways' plight. John Mcgiver's later years were marked by health issues, including heart disease. He passed away on September 9, 1975, at the age of 61, due to a heart attack. Mcgiver died at his home in West Fulton, New York. His career spanned numerous roles in film and television, where he was known for his distinctive voice and comedic timing. John Gabriel played the professor in the original, unaired pilot of Gilligan's Island in 1964. Although he was replaced by Russell Johnson when the show went to series, Gabriel's portrayal of the professor laid the groundwork for the character's development. Gabriel was also well known for his role as Dr. Seneca Bolak on the soap opera Ryan's Hope, and in his later years, John Gabriel faced significant health challenges, including Alzheimer's disease. He passed away on June 11, 2021, at the age of 90, due to complications from Alzheimer's. His daughter, actress Andrea Gabriel, confirmed his passing and shared that he had been battling the disease for some time. Gabriel's death marked the end of a long and distinguished career in acting, singing, and producing. Richard Keel played the Russian agent on Gilligan's Island in 1966. Keel's towering height and distinctive features made him a standout in any role he played. On Gilligan's Island, his character added a sense of intrigue and suspense as the castaways dealt with the threat posed by the Russian agent. In his later years, Richard Keel faced significant health challenges. He suffered from coronary artery disease, which ultimately led to his death. Keel passed away on September 10, 2014, at the age of 74, due to a heart attack. He was admitted to St. Agnes Medical Center in Fresno, California, after breaking his leg, but it was complications from his heart condition that led to his passing. Keel's unique presence and memorable performances, particularly as the villain Jaws in the James Bond films, made him a beloved figure in the entertainment industry. Sterling Holloway portrayed the quirky and endearing Bert on Gilligan's Island in 1967. Bert was a lovable character known for his eccentric behavior and distinctive voice, which Holloway brought to life with his unique vocal talents. Holloway was also famous for his voice work in numerous Disney films, including the iconic role of Winnie the Pooh. In his later years, Sterling Holloway faced health challenges typical of advanced age. He suffered from cardiac issues, which eventually led to his death. Holloway passed away on November 22, 1992, at the age of 87, due to cardiac arrest. He died at Good Samaritan Hospital in Los Angeles, California. Despite his health struggles, Holloway continued to be a beloved figure in the entertainment industry until his passing. What do you think about the deaths of the actors in Gilligan's Island, and who do you miss the most among them? Leave your comments below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to see the latest videos.